And together we are
Big Belly Bubbles.
Big Belly Bumbles. Well, you all praise the Lord. Look at that. The temperatures are higher. It's 50 degrees. Praise the Lord, it's not 20 degrees like it was. So Stephen's got better working conditions today. Look at that beautiful 50 degrees. I never thought I'd say that 50 degrees is beautiful. Not lately anyway. But 50 degrees compared to 20 degrees is a heat wave. This is Monday, the 13th of January. So 1 week from today is inauguration. 1 week from today is inauguration. So look at that. The snow has melted off the lawnmower. Look at that. The snow is melting. Well, 50 degrees. So if y'all remember the other day, that was completely covered in snow. Oh, look at that. We still have some ice in the wheelbarrow. But it's melting. Oh, look, see? You can see it. It's becoming liquefied. There we go. The ice is in the wheelbarrow. My cats kind of like to come and lick this ice. They do. They like to come and lick this ice. So it's melting. Praise the Lord. There's my shadow, everybody. And it's not Groundhog's Day. Not yet, anyway. There's my shadow. So it's 10 o'clock a.m. on Monday. So let's find out. Let's find out what's going on with Stephen. Okay, so at least he has it outside. It's not up underneath. So he's not, with it being 50 degrees, he's not enclosed in the tent, and he's not getting carbon monoxide poisoning this morning. So this is outside from beneath the truck, and you can see, look at that. But that's nice and warm. So he's supposed to be taking off some type of hose for me to take back. Oh, I see a kitty. I see Joy Boy. Oh, I see both of them. Look at that. I see both of our kitty cats. Yes, there's the star of the show himself, Mr. October. We can't get enough of you, can we? We can't get enough of you. Everybody loves you. You're the star. You're the superstar. See, I'm king of the world up here. And then, where's that brother of yours? He's hiding. There you go. I'm telling you all, y'all help our channel in so many ways. People love our two black cats. They just love our two black cats. So this is Joy Boy. He's a boy, but he brings great joy. Joy Boy. He's our short-haired one. And here's our long-haired one. And his name is October. So what is y'all's daddy up to today, huh? You got a secret follower. We got people who watch our videos just for our cats. No kidding. So y'all certainly check on your daddy, don't you? Oh, I'm so glad that, oh my gosh, are you really licking his butt? Are you? I'm so glad we don't do that. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do that? These are littermate brothers, and they're 3 years old. 3 years old last month. I need to get some more red dye diesel.
Yep.
And then you said I had to get a propane canister heater.
You have to get a torch bottle.
Well, that's what I meant. I didn't know what to call it. Where do I get that at?
You get it anywhere.
Oh, he was gonna jump up on that, and he thought twice about it.
It was like, what the heck was that?
He thought twice about it. So tell everybody what you've been doing underneath the truck.
I just finished putting the drive line in.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, that's why.
You just finished putting the drive line in. So that's a success story.
That's what I use this for. To pull it up so I didn't have to lift it up myself. Put this under the drive line, hook both ends to the chassis, and cranked her up. Let me wipe some of the grease off.
Now, is that the first time you've ever put one in?
Put lots of drive lines in. Put one on the side of the road one time. It wasn't very fun either.
Tell us about that.
Well, I was driving down a road and all of a sudden I heard clank, 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 and it sounded pretty bad. So I pulled over and the universals had ripped out of the yoke, and so I just happened to have an extra on the truck, so I unhooked the trailer and put a jack underneath it and jacked and beat that freaking thing as hard as I could to get it to come loose. I got it to come loose and put a new yoke in it, so universal.
And where were you on the side of the road? Where were you at?
I don't know. I can't remember. Out in Nebraska or Kansas. Or
So it's much more preferable, obviously, to do it here at the house.
Yeah, well, that's what I say. I've learned to just take your time and get everything done right. Look things over and make sure you get everything as good as you can possibly get it, because there's some things that you'll just never be able to figure out. You can't see inside the motor, you can't see inside them transfer cases, but you can try to do all the diagnosing you can, checking the oils, looking for metal, listening for slop and clanks, and all you can do is do what you can. Fix what you can. One of the things for sure, if it's sloppy and clanking, you better replace it.
So tell me about this hose.
So this hose he had built, brand new hose.
So the former.
They ran out of ends. See this how it turns? See that?
Yes.
This one doesn't. They need to cut this one off and put an end like this on there.
Okay. So
they're going to cut this one off and put one of these on there.
Okay.
They're going to cut this one off and put one of these on there.
Alrighty.
They want one that spins like that.
Okay.
This one doesn't spin, so it can't be used.
Oh, what?
You need one that spins.
How were they using?
He said they ran out.
Okay. All right. So I need to take care of that at Buy Right then.
Wherever. Buy Right. You can go to the Mennonite place. Whatever.
More red dye diesel. Man, that video is really getting a lot of views. It's got over 1,400 views about the red dye diesel video. People are interested in that.
I missed the greasy spot.
So you had this orange strap holding the drive line up then.
Let me do it again. The drive line was laying on the ground. It's very, very heavy. So I put the strap underneath the drive line. Then I hooked one side to the chassis, hooked the other side to the chassis, cranked on it, and it lifted the drive line up in the air so I didn't have to. Would you like me to repeat it again? So anyway, I'll show y'all where I'm at. Let me turn that off so you can hear me for a second. So anyway, let me see the flashlight. It's amazing how I can do things for myself faster. So anyway, if you looked, that's all brand new from the front of the transmission, or the back of the transmission, all the way back. New carrier bearing, new yokes, new slide, whatever you want to call it, slip shaft, drive line, all the way back. The only thing I have a question about, and maybe the master mechanic can tell me, but this yoke right here, ladies and gentlemen, when I took it off, the inside sleeve on the bearing, or the seal, stayed in it. And it didn't come out with the yoke. When I got the new yoke, and I put the new seal and the inside slip of the seal, the two-piece seal, when I put the inside in there, and then I inserted the yoke wouldn't go in. And so I pulled it out, and the inside of the seal was tight against the yoke. So I put it back in there, tapped it down a little bit, pulled the yoke back out, and sure enough, the inner sleeve of the seal was tight against the yoke. Well, I guess that's the way it's supposed to be, but I wasn't sure, so that's why I'm asking y'all. So I went ahead and put the nut on it and tightened it down to 400 torque pounds, and she's moving around nice and smooth. I don't hear any noises, clanks, rubs, or anything. But I was concerned why the inside of that seal sleeve was so tight on the yoke, whereas the one that I took off, it didn't even stay on it when I pulled it out. And so what is it, just because the old yoke was wore out and that's why it didn't come out? I don't know, but I called up 2 different places and they said it'd be all right. So okay. And anyway, so I just took the hose off this. I'm gonna take these cans off and replace these cans because they keep popping the tops here. Generally when that happens, generally what happens is that you put your foot on the brake when they're released. But I don't know, I don't recall doing that. So, but when I see that they're kind of old looking anyway. So for 35 bucks or whatever they cost, I just put some new ones on there. And then these are going to be the big thing because I bought a tool, but it turned out it wasn't the tool. So what I have is a something I'm going to try to create to make it work. And what I'm going to do is I don't know if I have it. Yeah, here it is. So I bought this thingy. Hopefully this is it. Yeah, so you see this? So I'm going to put a tube around this. Somehow I'm going to fix a tube where I will be able to put this down the middle of the tube and use this and hook this to the bolt here, the bolt hole, hook that to the bolt hole. So what I'm going to do is pull it out this way. Of course, I'll need to put a bolt and a washer on the back side so it doesn't just pull the pin out. I'm gonna have Ruthie go get me some new torches and heat that up real good before I start pulling. Hopefully that works, because that's next. That's what I'm working on next after I change those cans. So that's where I am. When I'm done with that junk back there, getting that all done, putting the hubs, bearings, all the new seals and bearings in, everything back here will be good. You can see those pads are good on this front axle, so there's no need in messing with those. And then I got new pads for the back because they were leaking. As you can see, this one's not leaking like the guy said it was. I got a shock for the other side, so everything should be done back here. Tires should be good up until middle of summer, end of summer sometime. And so we should be good back here. And then they said the kingpins were shot, so I have the kingpins in the garage. I was offered a shop, so I may go over to a concrete floor in the shop to do these kingpins. So, and I have all the air taken care of, and then I'll have to change out the stereo so that I can talk hands-free on my phone, because the one that's in there don't do it. I bought this to put it on there because the guy took one off, and it's junk. I got it from Amazon. It won't pump, so I need to replace that. I think I paid $9 for it. That was $9 thrown away. But as long as it ain't leaking right now. But plus, Ken, the guy that sold me the truck, has a plate, so I can convert this over to a regular filter. And I'm going to put a mount and mount it right up here. Right there. I'm going to mount it right there. Sorry, the sun's messing with y'all. And so I'm going to get rid of this thing and put a regular filter up there. Get this, because the air with the mud and everything just goes right there. You don't want it there. And I'll have to get me a new fitting for the pan so I can take this thing off too and throw it in the garbage can. So that's where I'm at. So there's Ruthie.
Well, so somebody.
She's low riding. Low rider.
So somebody.
Get a little quicker.
Yeah, it's it may be 50 degrees, but the wind is blowing.
Take a little trip. Take a little trip with me.
So somebody in the church.
Low rider.
So a lady in the church who was a widow yesterday didn't realize that. I don't know why she didn't realize that we didn't have a shop.
Well, she asked how we were done with the truck. I said, well, Ruthie told him he hadn't done any work because...
Not last week. You didn't do any work last week.
Because it was freezing, and then when I did get out, I got carbon monoxide, and so basically I didn't get any work done last week. So she's like, oh. He says, well, does the truck drive us? No, I got everything taken apart right now. As you can see, I'm not driving over there the way things are, but once I get the back done, I could probably drive over and take care of the front. So today I plan on getting the tarps off because I got to put on the new power wire. I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to put this on for the clutch, and then the clutch needs to be adjusted because it's all the way to the top. And then the plate's missing the dust cover. So I'll make a new dust cover once I put this on and adjust the clutch. Put that on, and then I'll grease everything up underneath there, and then I'm taking the tarps off because I only have the tarps on because I was laying on my back underneath, and I don't want to lay in the mud. So once I'm done today, then I'll take the tarps off, and then we'll study on the rear part of the chassis here. Study on the rear part of this chassis and get it done. So hopefully I can get everything wiped out this week. No guarantees, but I will work on it. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try to create a tool to get those bushings out with this. So, you know, here, let me hold that for a second. And the sun keeps blocking it. So this is kind of my theory. So let's say like you take it and put it, let's imagine this was a tube, and you put it down in a tube, and then you take and you hook that to the bushing, and then you reverse it and just pull the bushing out through the tube. So that's my theory. This is what I'm going to work with. I have powerful enough tools to do it. If this can handle the job, then we should be able to do it.
Nice.
So I don't know what I did with the gloves.
Here's your operating table.
What did I do with my gloves?
So this is Stephen's operating table, just like he was a doctor. You're Dr. Howard. Did you misplace your gloves? Oh, look at the boys! Look at the boys! Oh, they're playing! Look at that!
So anyway, Richie's got to go take care of some business for me and get that hose. That's the only part that I need. I have oil, that rear oil in that rear diff look like milk, so like chocolate milk, so that stuff's no good.
Oh wow,
so
that's
I
a
have brand new oil for it, and so we'll change the oil in that diff. Top off all the diffs. I still haven't checked the tranny yet, and I'll check that and fill it up too. So
look at him, Stephen. Look at him.
Anyway.
Okay,
have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. God bless. And thanks for all y'all's comments. Yesterday.
Oh, yes. That video from yesterday is really blowing up.
Y'all need to stop fighting on there, too.
Oh, are you slipping and sliding?
It's icy out here.
Yeah, it is. It's an ice rink. Slipping and sliding. See the ice? See the crackle of the ice?